is POC, license 7 Sam Bob Zebra 755. That's a female. That's a white Hyundai. She's stalking, and that's Southwest Airlines that's stalking. And this is the entity that is stalking as an airport, which is stalking with the people of the state, the population. And this is totally distinct from a flight to a destination from the airport and a takeoff. All right, this is what the entity is engaging in, and you're looking at where it's supposedly starting. Oh, it's taking off over the El Bacon, and it's still hovering, and it's still loud also, and that is not where planes are taking off. The El Bacon is miles away from the airport. This is POC, okay? You're talking about the entity is stalking while I'm at the Economy Inn at the 60 freeway, stalking at the Airport Inn nearest the 10 freeway, stalking when I'm on the street flying over the top of my head in Montclair, California. That was Southwest Airlines. And that's an adjacent city, miles away from the airport, miles away from the town square. That third party in that white Hyundai is stalking, and she is stalking in furtherance of murdering somebody, and she's doing it while she knows that she's under investigation by the federal government, who would prosecute her as a co-conspirator of murder and a terrorist, and she's still doing it. That's the same analysis for Southwest Airlines, the same analysis for the venue, all of it which is stalking, the same analysis for the Ontario International Airport, and you know that the Ontario police are gang stalking. They're pacing all along on the roads and the highways while the entity maintains psychopathic pacing. Okay, POC. License 7 David Kelly Larry 847. And these are the demons that are engaging in murder. That's how they're going to be prosecuted as well. These are murderers that are stalking in this obsessive manner in front of the whole world. That includes Southwest Airlines is a murderer. I'm not the first person that they've engaged in stalking. This Southwest Airlines plane. Okay, so when I show you the schedule of what Alan D. Wapner makes available to the public about flights to destinations, this is not that. Southwest Airlines is not headed to Vegas in this direction. Southwest Airlines is not hovering throughout the states, crossing state lines. You're not even going to Vegas in this direction, just for an example. This is the entity that's engaged in this. You're not going to San Francisco or Sacramento, hovering. This is and you're also not, when the entity is engaged in what is merely following from place to place, they're on that side of the street when I'm on that side of HOLT. They're lower down in the window of the bus, okay, while they're engaging in this. License 22250 Larry 1. And that's the city of Ontario. That's the POC. Okay? And just to give you context, this is what the people of the state are doing in the adjacent city. That's called stalking with light. Now, the demons that wear police uniforms engaging in that, they are going to prison with regard to what is professional stalking, very highly malicious, psychologically harmful conduct, which is so is this, as the people of the state engaging in it. But those that have engaged in it, they've conspired my murder while wearing police uniforms, stalking with light. Merely blue and red lights with the people of the state pulling them over, okay? The citation is going to be proof as to why you're going to prison. This is POC. It's currently 6:01 a.m. and that was psychopathic pacing. Our flights to a destination. This is the airport stalking me. This is Stater Brothers that's stalking. They're in the store pacing just like that, back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in the aisles and engaging in that while Stater Brothers has engaged in and is repeatedly engaged in. The entity is poisoning my food, and then they're engaging in pacing in the bathroom. They're not just stalking, they're monitoring. So these are mentally ill people who are pacing all around me while they're stalking me. POC.